So let's take a moment to talk about how to write a thesis. This is a quick and easy guide to writing a basic thesis. So what is a thesis? Your thesis will tell your audience what you plan to discuss in your essay. It's like a roadmap for your readers. And a clear thesis is going to answer the question of the prompt. Also, a strong thesis will be found as the last sentence of your introductory paragraph. So there's sort of a formula when it comes to writing a thesis. Let's say the topic is green monkeys, and you've been asked to explain why green monkeys are an interesting species. So if your topic is green monkeys, your main ideas may be something like green monkeys have a strange appearance, green monkeys have distinct community behaviors, green monkeys live in only 2 geographical areas. So those are 3 topics or main ideas that would go under that big topic of green monkeys. So your basic thesis would do the following. It would address the prompt and include those 3 main ideas. Let's look at this one. Green monkeys are an interesting species that have a strange appearance, distinct community behaviors, and only live in 2 geographical areas. Notice that first part, an interesting species, that addresses the prompt directly. And then my main ideas are each listed there separately so that it's very clear to my audience that I have a roadmap. Is it always like this? Well, this is the basic thesis setup. As you grow in your writing, your thesis actually might take on more of a mature structure. However, you want to use this formula to ensure that your thesis meets guidelines unless you're able to do that with the mature structures. It's safe to just go ahead and use this particular formula. So where does your thesis go? There are varying answers to this question, but to be safe, your thesis should generally always go at the end of your introductory paragraph. The last sentence of your introduction is your thesis. It allows your readers to have the roadmap. So let's talk for a second about introductions. First, you need to start with a general statement. Then you're going to begin to narrow your topic, and by the thesis, you should be answering the topic and providing your main ideas. So let's look at an example introduction. Remember that our topic was the interesting species. So we want to start very broadly. Here's my first sentence. There are many interesting species that roam the planet. Pretty general, right? Now I want to start to get a little more specific. These species vary and the level of interest is different for each person. Now I'm going to get even more specific. Some people may prefer large cats like lions and tigers, yet another may be interested in the variety of bears that roam the earth. Okay, now I need to get even more specific and get closer to my topic. One unknown and interesting animal species is the green monkey. And now it's time for my thesis. Green monkeys are an interesting species that have a strange appearance, distinct community behaviors, and only live in 2 geographical areas. At this point, I'm ready to start my paper, and my first body paragraph is going to talk about the strange appearance of green monkeys. That might take 1, 2, 3, 4, however many paragraphs. Then once I finish that portion of my paper about the strange appearance, I'm going to launch into the next bit, which is the distinct community behaviors. Again, that could take 1, 2, 3, 4, however many paragraphs. And then once I finish that, I'm going to finish up with my last topic, which is they only live in 2 geographical areas. Again, that could take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 paragraphs, however many that takes. And now if you've added that up, I have 1 paragraph for my introduction, and then I have anywhere from what I just counted, 3 to 15 paragraphs. It could be more, it could be less, anywhere in there to make sure I've covered my topic. We will talk more about how to finish out a paper with actual paragraphs and conclusions at another time.